we've reached the final game of the Midwest Division in the City Circuit, and I decided we're up against the Jazz, so obviously you can see my squad has MJ, and that's a given considering the 97 and 98 finals. There's too much history that I couldn't pass up on. But I've also gone with two streetballers. I want to start using some of these streetballers. I want to use the entire roster that I have. So I've gone with Biggs. I've used Biggs a few times before. Plays very much like Alonso. I don't trust him nearly as much with the ball though. He's good for finishing off those dunks. When I first played against him, I called him the British Ben Wallace, and he plays like that. And Bonafide plays like the Jamaican Allen Iverson. I haven't played Iverson, I haven't played with or against Iverson yet, but I'm assuming he's going to play like that. Really good handles, incredible quickness, and a nice shot on him, even though he bricks it. But obviously I had to use Jordan up against the Jazz, but I was disappointed that they didn't have Byron Russell, or maybe they have him, but they didn't use him in their top three. They've gone with Donyell Marshall, obviously Stockton Malone is there too. I would have liked to see them use some pick and rolls. There's MJ absolutely destroying Karl Malone's shot. But yeah, they're going with Donyell Marshall. Donyell Marshall, best known for underachieving in his NBA career. He was the 4th pick of the draft in the mid-90s. I want to say it was in 94. It could have been 95. I'm pretty sure it was 94 though. And he never really lived up to expectations. His one good season though would be in 2001. And he, you know, made a career out of hitting threes. And at this point, around March, Utah actually had the best record in 2001 in the NBA. Well, maybe not the NBA. I'm not sure if they had a better record than Philly, but I know they were the #1 team heading into the All-Star break in the West. And Donyell Marshall's presence was a major factor to that. Now, here's the problem that these game companies have. Do you put in Donyell Marshall, who has won half a good season and never to be repeated? Or do you not put him in, and also do you not put in a T-Mac? Because up until that point, you could have had the same argument for T-Mac. Oh, he was a flash in the pan that first part of the season, because he was never an All-Star before 2001. So that's the question you've got to sort of ask yourself. I've got no problem with it, but I wish he was there, just so he could have, you know, the Jordan and Russell matchups, especially what was said at the Hall of Fame speech. Jordan was just doing what he wanted to at times up against Donyell Marshall, crossing him up, and there's a nice finish. The animations are so sweet in this, as are the graphics. It's even more impressive when you think about this game being 15 years old. Karl Malone, not very athletic at this point in his career, but they made him athletic in the game, which is I can live with. That was an absolutely amazing hookup, and behind the back, and then Biggs finishes up with the left hand. Got me a nice amount of trick points, but Utah's up, and this is the first time I've played with Bonafide. His defensive abilities is not what I play with, what I'm used to playing with in NBA basketball games. I'm used to sort of being patient and not gambling a hell of a lot. Here's MJ dribbling the ball, trying to get that game breaker. Nothing there. Just have to shoot a 3 and bricks it. And here comes Utah. Utah's got a 3-point lead here, so they're really in control of this ball game. Even though I've got a game breaker coming up, massive dunk. Then now I've got a 4-point lead, so I have to use this game breaker wisely. Has to be a 3. Here's Bonafide. He's got the game breaker. He's got Karl Malone on him now. Crosses up Karl Malone. Puts up a shot and he gets blocked. It's not good. It is not good at all. Now, this is the second time it's happened. And I got the block back, but now I've really got to get some stops. I've got to string together some stops. Of course, he makes that one. But I'm down by 3, and they're, what, 55% to a game breaker. I'm not in a good position. John Stockton's able to get to the basket whenever he wants to, and he can either finish it by himself, or he's got obviously the passing ability to get it off to Karl Malone. Still down by 3. I don't know where I'm going to get these stops. Stockton is tearing my team up, passing again, and Karl Malone, you know, why switch? Why switch, Biggs? You don't need to. You know, I will live with Stockton wanting to take the ball to the basket and trying to finish it over the top of Bonafide. Jordan's kind of struggling a little bit. Big offensive rebound. Swinging around to Jordan again. Ball fake. Shot up. missed again. That shot would have been big. Biggs again with another board. Now I'm just going to take it in for a dunk because I really didn't deserve that. That was, what, the third offensive possession? The third shot on that offensive possession. Nice animation, though, on that dunk. And he's John Stockton doing his slip and slide. What is going on here? The only way that could have been more ridiculous is if he actually dunked it on MJ. He's Bonafide now. Now I've got to really start trying to work towards a game breaker. There's a three, though. A very clutch three by Bonafide. And I'm only down by 2 points at this stage. But Stockton is still getting to the basket. There's nothing really I can do about it. Maybe that help defense was would have been handy. The thing I was whinging about. That would have, if I was able to get that lob off to MJ, I would have been able to dish it off to Biggs, and I would have definitely been able to get a massive boost for those two. MJ with another block that was very reminiscent of the block earlier. And here's Biggs going up for the shot, and it's still, I'm keeping it close, only down by 2. I just got to get some stops, but I've got to be worried about their game breaker coming up. There's a big block again. I'm getting blocks, but I'm not able to really do much with it. There's a bank shot, so I've got to, realistically, if there's half an opportunity for a 3, I have to take it. But right now, you know, if he's backing off, shoot it. I do shoot it, but I brick it. Biggs just standing still, gets the ball. It just falls in his lap. Can't complain with that. MJ will ball fake it here. Shoot, for whatever reason, a one-handed 3 out of the palm of his hands, and he hits it. So I'm only down by 1, but I've got to be concerned about that game breaker. But I'm going to tie the ball game up here, 16 all. And that is a big comeback considering I was down by 4 not too long ago. Karl Malone dancing with the ball now. Now it's getting dangerous because they've got a game breaker and it's 16-18. I have to dribble this out. If I don't dribble their game breaker out and get the offensive board, I am in all sorts of trouble. Bonafide's dribbling it around. There's 9 seconds on. I've got Karl Malone. This is a perfect situation. I've got Karl Malone who's able to break it off. He shoots it up from the half court and he hits it. He's not meant to hit that. That had everything there. Karl Malone was, you know, had fallen over in the backcourt, and then Stockton comes down with their game breaker and is able to hit it 16-20. I can't come back from that. And that is the absolute dagger. I'm able to come down. What I've got to do is go for a 3, try and get a stop and hit another 3 just to tie the game. John Stockton, of all people, is blocking Bonafide, and they've got so many opportunities to finish this, so they will finish it emphatically here. I can't remember how they do it, but I'm pretty sure it is not on that. Malone is able to get the board, and Stockton off a wide open 3-footer, and my winning streak is over. Of all teams, to the Jazz. Maybe if Byron Russell wasn't playing, they would have had a different outcome in those NBA finals. But yeah, so I'm going to have to come back, and I can't lose twice in a row to the Jazz. So I'll be coming back with a new squad very soon.